Now we try to link up the XML file with the XSL. The code completely almost the same, but as it is XSL, we have to specify type is equal to text/XSL and the file name as 5b and the extension of that is 5b.xsl. Remaining everything will be the same. But if you look into the XSL, there is a quite change in the coding. This first line is the common as what we are having in the 5b.xml. But the second line changes. In the XML you have the question mark and the hyphen. But here there is no question mark. Instead of hyphen you have to use the colon. These are the small mistakes generally students are going to commit. And after this the version has the same 1.0 and these two namespaces has to be written in a proper way, otherwise you are not going to get your output. Wherever the capitals are there you are supposed to specify in the same manner, and wherever the small case you have to follow the same. It is not that much difficult to remember this, as it is the namespaces XML NS : XSL. One namespace is for the XSL and the other namespace by default it is for the HTML. So :HTML we are not going to specify. And till here it is common in both the namespaces, that is W3 ORG, that consortium name, and 1999. And as it is for the XSL capital, and we are trying to transform that, so capital T and remaining transform. And the second namespace as it is for the XHTML, you are just going to specify after 1999/XHTML. And the next tag is XSL template. You have to specify from which tag you want to match it. Your root tag here is catalog. So you are going to match your program here with the catalog tag. And as we want to use some of the HTML tags, we have given HTML head title, close the head tag and start the body tag. One H2 tag just for simple thing as shopping. Now the next one is span tag. Generally the span tag is used to highlight one or two words. And this is the one, first we will see the output, then we try to understand this. So if you see here, category 1, category 2, which is in the blue color, and remaining these are the information which has been stored in the XML file with the tags. So this is just for user friendly thing. We had given category 1, close the span tag. Whatever the style you want to give within the style attribute, that is inline CSS you are using here, specify that. And you want to fetch the information from the tag name called as B. This is the tag name. So for that, XSL : value -of space select is equal to whatever the tag name you want to specify. Generally this hyphen the students are going to miss it, otherwise they are going to give the hyphen in both the places, that is in between of and select also. So remember, XSL : value -of space select is equal to whatever the tag name. These two lines has been repeated here, but whichever the text you want to type, that you have specified here. Whichever the tag you want to access, that you have specified here. Otherwise everything is the same. And as the body tag is the last one which has been opened, so you are closing that first here and later the HTML tag. then you are going to close even the XSL template and XSL style sheet. These are the closing tags. Now, what is the difference between the CSS and XSL? In the CSS, you have seen, if you had given here the wrong name which is not existing, then it is showing the output in the default style. But if I do the same mistake here, 5BB is not existing and I am trying to link up with that particular file and I am trying to see the output here in the browser, it is going to show an error saying that 5BB doesn't exist. We will rectify this error and try to explore some other errors. Suppose here I haven't given 109, which should be 1999. What kind of error I am going to face? It is showing us XSLT style sheet failed parsing error. So in the first two lines, if you do any mistake here, you are going to get the same parsing error. And I had given by mistake here, suppose question mark, as I am having in the XML file. I am going to get this error. So the first two lines should be proper, otherwise you are not going to get the output. Let us check. If I give hyphen, what happens? This is also passing error. So colon. By mistake, if I give here colon, what happens? There is an error. So all these errors are related to your first two lines of the code, either with your XML file or with the XSL file. In the XML, both the lines will be having the question mark, and the second line before the style sheet, it will be a hyphen. And in the XSL, only the first line will be having the question marks and the second line will be acting like a tag, and here you will be having the colon that you are supposed to remember. And what might be the other difference between these two? When I have CSS to give a style, then why I have to go with the XSL? I just see by removing these lines of code, save it, execute. What's happening? I got only the books and other. I didn't get the remaining tags information. That means in the XSL, whatever I have selected here, only those tags information I can project. So this is the advantage with the XSL file. In the CSS, though you give style or not give, you will be having the default style applied. But here in the XSL, if you are not specifying any particular tag, it is not going to project that particular information. Where generally it will be used? If I am giving an ad, mobile ad, in a complete front sheet, then all the features of my mobile I can project. But a small 2 by 2 inch of the paper ad I have to give, then the complete information I cannot project. So whichever the tags are very much important, only those tags I will fetch it and highlight it.